Hello everyone and welcome to my week 3 of my T-25 challenge. Here comes a montage, gonna make a montage, sorry. Here comes a montage. I can't say the word montage without that song coming into my head. Here comes a montage of this week. I did do a post on Monday to say how difficult the start of the week was for total body workout, but this is since then, so this is some of the things that I've done since, including going to the gym and doing my first Jui Jitsu session since starting this and seeing how it goes.
So, it's Wednesday today now, about to do 2. I'm going to do 2 together on a Wednesday just because I didn't do one this morning. I did speed 1.0 yesterday and yeah, it didn't seem to affect me that much, so I'm going to do today. I'm going to do speed 1.0 again, and I'm going to do the lower focus, which is what I should have done this morning. I forgot. Oh yeah, speed 1.0. I was nailing that up until the burnout. I was doing really well, and the burnout just took its toll again on my arches. But I'd say that was in between. I didn't barely make that, but it probably wasn't nailed because of the last 5 minutes. So having a quick 5-minute break, then on to lower focus, which I imagine will be very difficult because my legs are aching from the run I did in the gym yesterday. My arches are hurting, so mind you, this is the time when it counts. This is the time if I can do it now, when can't I do it? So yeah, push through this one, see how it goes. Done, overall done. Oh, that was the opposite. That started off really hard. I think it's just because I've been doing a lot of stuff. He says lower focus. That's 25 minutes of lunges and squats in various different forms. Don't be wrong, I can definitely feel my calves strengthening. Really can. By the end of this, my calves are going to be made of steel. And thighs are definitely you can feel something. You can feel more confidence in their strength and in their sustainability. But yeah, that's just 25 minutes of different versions of squats and lunges, which I suppose if you're doing lower body is not a bad idea. There's still one set of squats I can't do because it puts too much pressure on my knee. It's the hop ones, where you go hop hop. Sorry, I've got sorry, got sweat in my eyes again. Always painful. And yeah, so it's tough, it's really tough, but that got easier once I just got into that and just thought, sod it, I'll just go for this. And the burnouts in that one are easier because there's a burnout at 12 minutes, which is not too bad, and then there's not a burnout till 3 minutes. Now the bits in between are really tough, they are, but 3 minutes of a burnout is a lot easier than 6 minutes. So it's yeah, I like the lower focus one in some respects because you're working so much on your legs in every exercise. Because that just focuses on the legs, they almost feel easier because you're just working them all the time. I still think total body circuit's the toughest. It's the one afterwards I feel most dead. The abs one's very tough, but that's mainly because my core's rubbish. So I actually can't, I struggle to even complete some of the exercises, whereas total body circuit still for me is the one after which you feel like you've earned the most, you probably burnt the most calories. The cardio one's a good solid one to keep you going, and I really like the speed one because of the agility and the fact that you don't even get any sort of rest in the speed one apart from some of the stretches. So going well.
So just done cardio this morning, all showered and changed and ready for work now. But yeah, that was okay. Yeah, that was solid. That was all right. Again, it got a bit sweaty towards the burnout, but yeah, that was good. That was good. Managed that. So yeah, onto the gym later and then jitsu. So it's gonna be a long day.
So yeah, gym done, and yeah, doing jitsu now. This person running past, that's Mav, he's going to teach. Yeah, did cardio this morning and just in the gym. Now I'm going to do apparently another T-25 as the warm-up in a Jitsu session, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, that's where I train. See you in a bit. Hi everybody, so just done. this is Jazz, my drunk friend. He's just had 1 pint, he's not very good. So yeah, I've just done 1 session of Jui Jitsu after doing cardio this morning. We did do a bit of T-25 actually in the Jitsu session, so that was good, but it's been quite an interesting day today. It's been hard, I'll be honest. The start of the Jitsu session was good, but it got a lot harder going all the way through. These are all Jitsu people. This is the person who's been boring and didn't do anything. That's Katie, who doesn't want to be in it. These two were boring. That's the person that made me feel pain. Focus. Yeah. This guy's also doing focus, but he hates it. So yeah, maybe I should keep these videos to just of me. Right, so last day of T25 this week, doing total body circuit and then doing the abs work. Because I forgot to get up this morning. I can't legitimise it by saying the alarm didn't go off or I was tired. I just forgot. I got up and I was like, I just went to work. So yeah, doing both. I'm going to do them in the rain, yeah, because it's not very nice weather today, as you can see from all the water. But yeah, I'm going to do it in the rain because I always used to like playing rugby in the rain because it cooled you down enough during the match to make it quite good to actually do most of the time in that respect. I realised I've just completely and utterly waffled there, and most of those words didn't make sense. I sounded properly like a politician there, just trying to get to the end of a sentence. What I mean is, playing rugby in the rain cooled you down enough to make sure you could last right the way through the match and not warm up too much the way you got tired and dehydrated. So I actually quite like doing it. Never did Jitsu in the rain, never have, not sure I ever will, for the reason it's most of the time it's done inside, and I don't think that would work. So this, yeah, should be good. So it's just the rain's gone off a little bit now. Hopefully I'll still be able to see the laptop screen, because I'm going to do it there on the patio and then the laptop screen's there, so hopefully I should be able to follow it as long as I can still hear it. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Last ones of the week. Just in total body again. That's the first time since Monday. I don't know what it is with week 3. I cannot make it through, all the way through total body. I mean, you know, got to the end, but had to stop a few times. Wasn't there in the legs, just wasn't there in the arms. I don't know if it's just because I'd done Jitsu the day before, had a heavy day yesterday. Just wasn't happening. I mean, you know, made it through, but that definitely counts as a barely made it one. Gonna do the abs now. I'm assuming that will go terribly. But, you know, give my all, because then no exercise till Monday. So we'll give it a go. So yeah, just done abs. Tough again. Tough, but good. I can feel myself engaging my core a little bit more. Still not there, obviously. It'll be interesting to take my measurements. I'll take my measurements on Sunday, I think. So I'm going to do the stretching thing on Sunday. I'm in Stafford this weekend to rehearse for acting. But so looking forward to seeing Ross, Kelly and Joe. Be good. But yeah, when I get back on Sunday I'm going to do the stretching routine and then do all my measurements. See where we are this week, because this week's been a very tough week. I think this has been tougher than the first week. It's just been more of an effort. Because I've done these kind of things before, done these routines and done lots of things, and the trouble with me is sticking with it. Either because at some point I inevitably get injured and have to quit for a week, and then as soon as you quit for a week it's hard to get back into it, or longer, or I just find it too difficult to stick with because of scheduling, or because of fitting things in, or because it's too tiring or whatever. This one I can fit this in, but this week has been the effort. Trying to get up early, I've failed to do that a few times and done them when I come in from work instead. I do think if I can manage to get up early it's better, because it means I've got less stuff to do when I get in from work. I can do more time for acting stuff. But it's getting tough. This third week has been tough. We'll see how the 4th week goes. Power through to the end of alpha and then start the beta. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, but after the exercise this week signing off, I'll do a post on Sunday probably to say how I feel about this week. But yeah, signing off now. Need to have a beer.
So here we are Sunday with the summary of the week and how week 3's gone. And yeah, it's gone well. It was really tough at some points, tougher than week 2, definitely. As I said earlier, it's just about getting up and doing it. I feel better for it. I haven't done the measurements, and I'm going to do the stretching and the measurements after this post. So I'm not quite sure if I've lost any weight. Again, I was in Stafford this weekend and then went out and had a few drinks last night, so not quite sure how much weight I will have lost again. But it's getting there. It's keeping it ticking over and keeping it going. I can definitely feel my calves now are just, there's no excess fat on them at all. So if nothing else, that's happening. I think the weight loss will come. As I said before, even by the end of Alpha, I'm not expecting huge things. By the end of Beta, I am. Yeah, week 3's been good. Thursday was really tough doing the early one, the gym, and doing a Jitsu session. That was really tough. But I think I'm only going to be doing that once a week. I think I can manage it. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I know what the exercises are now and properly, and I know what's coming. I know what to expect. So we'll see how week 4 goes. But yeah, it's been going well. And that's the thing. It's the stage I'm at now is the stage just sticking with it. And if I can do that, then it's great. I had a great weekend doing around Stafford this weekend with Joe and Kelly and Ross. Hi to all of them. For doing some acting, which was great. And so yeah, just I'm gonna have a nice chilled out afternoon now, doing the stretches, doing the measurements, seeing where I'm at. I really do think the stretches I didn't do in the first week, but the back of my left leg's really tight in the minutes because I didn't do the cool down for the activities on Friday, I think. So this stretching routine is important. I remember thinking you can do without it. It just helps to just get your body ready for the next week more than anything else. So yeah. So this is week 3. Week 3, hard, but keep going. This is the crux point. Feel the fear, do it anyway. And, you know, go through hell. If you're going through hell, keep going. So signing off for week 3.